Welcome back to Autism Live. We have joining us via Skype Debbie Major from Zylofone. Debbie, are you there?
I am.
How wonderful to have you with us. Well, thank you and welcome. So let's start with you. We just saw the logo and it's behind your head right now, but it's Zylofone with an F, not a PH. We need to know why this spelling change. I'm thinking there's a reason.
So I decided to spell it differently because I felt like it was important that the population that I serve would be able to say it. And there are also 8 notes in the word xylophone now, and I'm a musician, and that's considered a scale.
Okay, I like that. So for people who don't know, tell us the brief, what is Zylofone?
Zylofone is a performing arts center for people that have a special need, all ages, all kinds of disabilities, and we also are an inclusion program. So we bring children that are typical, adults that are typical, and we share the whole experience of music and theater, dance, art, everything.
Wonderful. And so array of services that you offer. Are you in your own space or do you go to other spaces?
That's a great question also. This is my space right now that I'm in. This is our studio, but we are in other programs, senior programs, day hub programs. We do theater and other programs, and anywhere they need us.
Remarkable. So this is a very unique program. Explain to us what makes Zylofone so unique.
I don't think that there are programs that are really specialized like this for somebody that has a disability. I started this for my children. They're both disabled. They're twins. They're 27 now. And my son, Gage, who loves to act and loves to sing, when he graduated from high school, asked me if he could go to a program or a college where he could become an actor. And he has cerebral palsy and autism. And I knew deep in my heart there was probably no place that I could send him. So I created this organization for my kids.
I got to be honest, some of the things I like best in life are things that come about because a person, often a mom or a dad, is behind the 8 ball and their kid needs something and they go, I guess if it doesn't exist, I guess I'm going to have to create it. And it makes some of the best things that are in the world. So I love that that's what this space comes out of. And since we're talking about family, if we have kiddos or individuals or teenagers, and what is the age range of who comes to you? What is the age range?
Oh gosh, we have preschoolers all the way to folks in their 90s that are in senior facilities that have Alzheimer's and dementia and can't move too well. So we bring music and movement to them. And we bring in babies and preschoolers to come in and do music and movement in our workshops here.
And I know a lot of families that they have multiple kids, some of them on the spectrum or some of them with a different special need and some that are neurotypical. Is this the kind of program where if they've got one kiddo who's special needs, but they've got another who isn't, can both siblings come?
Absolutely. We actually encourage siblings, parents, typical, non-typical, and we have workshops that are full of, multi-disabled people that some cannot move, some can't speak, some are very high functioning. And we blend it. I think we do a really nice job of blending everybody's sweet spot. I think everybody has a very magical part about them. And I think it's important to draw that out. So whenever we can do that, I think that's our main goal. Because I think everybody wants to have that voice, whether it's through painting or dancing or singing or acting. I think everybody wants to have that spotlight. If you are a musician or into the performing arts, not everybody is, some other people are into history or whatever, but there's a certain draw of people that definitely want to come here.
Well, and we were talking in the last hour about building self-esteem, and we know the statistics are there for us that when our kiddos get to engage in the arts, that it is helpful with self-esteem, as long as it's a good art program, which obviously you are running an amazing program. And you are located in Montgomery, New York. Where is that?
That's a great question. We're about 60 miles north of Manhattan in
Okay.
the Hudson Valley region. It's a beautiful area up here, and
So are
I've been
you in the
living up.
Poughkeepsie area?
It's across the river from Poughkeepsie.
Okay. All right. I'm getting a beat on where you are. Okay. And right now, that's where you're based and that's what you're doing. What's your long-term vision, Debbie? What's the 10-year picture for Zylofone?
This is my dream, is to have a building, an organic building, where there are 8 rooms in it that have a color of the xylophone. Each room has its own color. It's a plug and play facility, very magical, very interactive. So when you come in, you can decide what you want to do. I think part of the challenge with folks that have a disability is that they don't have a lot of choices. They're told, when they're going to therapy, when they're going to school, what to wear, and a lot of times people have to dress them. So I really like the idea of a facility or a place that's very magical, that is easily accessible to whatever you want to do. If you want to come in and record, if you want to learn to play an instrument, if you want to do yoga or dance or make scenery or be involved in a choir, or you want to be in an acting group, or anything that you have in your mind to do, that we set the room up for you. Whether it's, and for me, the sensory component is really important, because most of my children have autism, and I think it's important to regard what that sensory issue might be. So if you like the color of the room to be a certain color, or you like the temperature a certain way, or you may want a lot of sensory things to use while you're in your session, I want to have all that available.
And can I tell you something? That's going to happen. I know that. No, it is. It's going to happen. And you know how I know that? Because it's so clear and specific in your mind. In your mind, it exists. And
yes.
So now it's just a matter of, now it's just a matter of getting the, the actual, physical things there, but it already exists. And so I know that it will. I know that it will. But that's because of your vision, and because you keep plugging on it. I love a mom who is motivated.
Thank you.
I always say MOM stands for Mom on a Mission. So that's who you are. So, okay, for people who are in the Montgomery area and want to participate and want to bring their kids and have them working with you now, what do they need to do, Debbie?
So they can go on our website, which is zylofone.org. We are a nonprofit, 501c3. It is spelled ZYLOFONE.org. They can also go to our Facebook page, where we always have a multitude of things displayed all the time. They can also call us at 845-476-8257. And somebody's always available. So come on by and check out our place. It's very magical here.
I love it. And if somebody who is watching who wants to contribute to help you to have that be a reality, same thing, they can go to Zylofone with an F.org to participate. And if there's somebody who wants to have a Zylofone where they are you at all interested in helping people to set up satellite Zylophones?
I think it's important that every community should have a xylophone. Every town or every county should have a xylophone in it. It's important that we regard the creativity of every person, and that there's a place for them, for everybody. This should be a place that's like a no-brainer.
Well, you are an awesome MOM, and I want to thank you for being with us and talking about Zylofone, and encourage people to go to zylofone.org to find out more.